All right, guys, so I'm going to get right to the point. I was contacted by the daughter of a Soft White Underbelly interviewee who was dead within 24 hours of completing her interview with Mark. She died under suspicious circumstances. I'll ask you to pause and read the two screenshots yourself so you have all the details. But the key things to remember are that Mark released the assumed cause of death. He jumped the gun and announced the cause of death before it was confirmed to even the next of kin. So this woman and her three siblings found out about what supposedly killed her mom before they had any idea that that information was coming. They hadn't had a chance to reach out to their network of loved ones and give them a heads up about what was going on. So yet again, Mark Laita just completely runs roughshod through these people who are experiencing the absolute worst days of their lives. He doesn't give a shit about you. Once he gets that interview from you, he's good, and getting in touch with him after that, I've heard again and again, is like petitioning a freaking king or queen for an audience. So this, to give you an idea of the level of trauma, this woman and her siblings were not even able to view her mother's body because of the condition it was in. They couldn't even get a lock of her hair. They were forced to cremate her. So again, this is the level of trauma they're going through. And when she tries to contact Mark, she doesn't get an email back from him. She wants the full interview because she thinks there might be information in it that could help the LAPD in their investigation of her mother's death, which again is still being approached as a suspicious death as far as we know. So it is just, I don't even have words for how disgusting it is, the way that Mark treats these families. But really concerningly, this young woman raises parallels between her mother's death and the death of Kiara Quudri. If you don't know about Kiara, she was Mark's sugar baby girlfriend. She was 19 when she met him from bringing in her mom to do a Soft White Underbelly interview. Mark was 43 years older than her, and a few weeks ago, Mark found Kiara dead in the bathroom of the apartment that he was paying for, apparently of an OD, although he didn't see the signs despite having literally interviewed addicts about addiction for thousands of hours over the past few years. So there's some really suspicious stuff going on here. It stinks. Soft White Underbelly stinks the closer you get to it. This is the guy who interviewed a 14-year-old sex trafficking victim named Nova. She was wearing an outfit that showed her nipples, and when people called him out on that, he said, "Oh, I'm more of a hips and a butt guy, so I didn't even notice," right? This guy who pushed Amanda Rabb into non-FDA-approved VR treatment that very well could have sort of exacerbated her psychosis and made her mental state worse. I mean, again and again, this guy has done really alarming things, and I know that there's so much more going on behind the scenes, and someday there's going to be a big headline just like there was with Epstein, just like there was with Weinstein. And I'm telling you, we got to make sure that this guy doesn't have continued access to vulnerable people. It is dangerous. He is predatory.